It is still the #1 killer in America, heart disease. This is the story of one man, though, an Evansville police officer who was saved by his fellow cops. They had a tool, an automated external defibrillator, the AED. Today, the Deaconess Foundation presented the EPD with 25 additional AEDs to fill an urgent need. And a man who has a special stake in all of this spoke calmly after going through his life-changing event. The case of a detective investigating a theft turned into something much else, much worse.
I remember the stolen car.
Meet EPD Detective Corporal Michael Sides. In late May, he confronted a suspect in a red SUV, a stolen vehicle.
There was a female I was trying to detain, and she was wanting to pull away from me. Eventually got her handcuffed. Then shortly after that's when I collapsed.
3 months later, Sides joined the Deaconess Foundation to share his story and thank those who used an AED to save his life. But getting here took true grit by the officers who worked desperately to give him CPR, a fighting chance. They had 2 AEDs that did not provide a shock. The third one did.
It really drives it home of how important they are, especially when you hear that he actually did die on the scene and this brought him back to life.
When they did CPR, they broke 2 ribs and dislocated 2 of my ribs. So that's probably the most painful part of this, was the broken ribs.
Broken bones and a catastrophic life event did not win in this case. Deaconess Foundation donated 25 AEDs, the EPD bringing its number of the life-saving devices to 44. There are 200 vehicles in the EPD fleet.
As you know, the police, it's a thankless job. They do everything from directing traffic to homicide investigations, and a lot of times they're the first one on the scene when someone collapses or falls.
We want to save people. We want to help people, and that's what we're doing today by giving back to the community.
Sides returned to work in late September. He underwent bypass surgery after surviving the heart attack. He says now he's doing fine.
We're usually one of the first ones because everything's so close, and our response time is really good. So the quicker we can get somebody hooked up to one, like I said, the results have a better outcome.
About 697,000 Americans die of heart disease each year. Sides says he had no prior symptoms of heart disease before all this happened. To learn more about AEDs and how they are impacting the fight against heart disease, visit the FDA.gov website.